I'm bringing to you a tactic that we're going to borrow from the aviation industry. It's called the pre-flight checklist, and there's a few versions of this approach, but what I wanted to really take away from them and use for us is that right before they take off, there's like a series of actions that they have to take. There's a series of events that need to take place before they are up in the air and you're flying and that sort of thing. And there's an order to these things. It might be, they got a radio to the tower, they got a taxi, they got to go through the safety onboarding with everybody, that thing that nobody listens to when the flight attendants are up there, showing you the pamphlet and the floaty or the oxygen mask and where you find everything underneath the seat and all that stuff. I mean, no one's really paying attention, at least from the passenger side of things, but they're going through the right steps to get everyone prepared to fly. And I think, although we're not paying attention to what they're saying, I think there's something else in that planning for the what if, just in case, and I will touch on that today. But what I'm really talking about is sort of this pre-flight checklist that they go through. Make sure the doors are locked, make sure everything's stowed away, make sure everyone's got their seatbelts on, and then the captain is in there, radioing to the tower, making sure everything, all the knobs and everything is in the right order. And they go, first we do this, then we get to the runway, then we get to this, and we take up the wheels, like whatever it is, right? They have their known list, but the point is that we need to have a pre-flight checklist. We need to be planning for these series of actions in order for us to succeed. And it might be that you're planning or preparing, planning and or preparing. It's planning at what time of day you're going to be working out, what it's going to take to get to, how long it's going to take you to get to the gym, how long it's going to take you to get changed, how long your workout is, knowing what you're going to be doing for your workout, having an idea, tracking it if you can, and how long it's going to take you to get home and all that stuff. This is important information. What exercises you're going to be doing first, what do you have to do when you get there, like all these things are important, and as best as you can, you need to have this pre-flight checklist. You need to know what you're doing and when as best as you can. In terms of the preparing, it's like maybe you just have your bag packed in your car so that you're ready to go. You have your change of clothes, you have everything prepared, and you know exactly what you're doing. So everything is sort of eventless. There's no need for that safety precautions to come in place because you've already had everything planned for it and it goes off kind of thing, right? And really, this you can use this approach for every component of your lifestyle, not just going to the gym. It could be planning your menu for the week, making sure you've done your grocery shopping. And if you go through the same series of a checklist, the same pre-flight checklist every week, of course you're going to succeed. There's no way that you're not going to succeed. So there's this approach that we need to be taking. And I think, going back to the safety video, I think it's important that we have sort of these backup ideas. If I'm not able to get into my workouts, at the very least, I'm going to go for a 15-minute walk that day. So you have that backup plan. It's a smaller action, and it's something you can do in the case of not being able to go to the gym. If I can't make my lunch for whatever reason, it was crazy, you had to rush to the hospital, or you had to go visit your neighbor, or something that was like not planned for, I can go to this restaurant near my work that I know that has got a proper healthy meal for me, and it's got this many calories, and it fits within my day, and that sort of thing. So as much as you can, you need to plan and or prepare for your success. But more than anything, make it autonomic. Make it automatic as much as you can. Not autonomic is you're not thinking about it. Automatic is happening on its own. But you want to, as best as you can, have this pre-flight checklist every day. Maybe it's the night before, maybe it's the morning of, whatever it is. You're planning for your day. You're planning for the actions you're going to be taking towards your goal. You're planning for what needs to be in place for you to succeed, and helping you to cast the right votes. Part of that is being prepared and having a plan. So here I am saying, let's steal from the aviation industry and create yourself a pre-flight checklist.